My whole life there has been concerns about the planet and overpopulation and focus on the number of billion people that we're reaching. Yet suddenly, in the last 2 years, a little light rumbling has become a roar in the other direction, which is telling us that in fact we shouldn't be worried about overpopulation, we should be worried about depopulation. And it feels like one of those subjects that has flicked on a knife edge from one extreme to another. So much so that McKinsey's put out a report on depopulation that includes lots of concerns about dependency ratios, about productivity, economic slowdown, and a host of other problems. I spoke to an economics professor that told me we shouldn't just be worried about towns emptying out, but potentially entire countries, like say South Korea with a highly educated population, that all of the working talent could be sucked into other markets, just leaving people who are unable to move. So to examine this subject and understand if there's a bit more nuance to it, I've invited on my favourite maths PhD, Chris Oldnall, because who doesn't want to explore a little causal inference on Valentine's Day? Chris, how worried should we be about depopulation?
The big thing that we need to consider in this whole topic is that correlation is not causation. Actually, we have an evolving generation. We're going to have more people who are going to reach a retirement age and then spend 15 to 20 years taking part completely in society as they have previously. Don't need then this pumping up of more people to ensure that we carry on working and carry on being productive to support these older individuals. A lot of the time it is potentially scaremongering and is potentially by those who believe that the world of work that they grew up in and that they've always thrived in is the way that we're going to have to work. The report doesn't show that if we change the kind of workplace that we're in and the workplace structure and the fact that we have so many more technological advancements these days, it isn't about how many people are using those technological advancements and how many people can do that. It's actually about how we're using them. And so to assume that we need a larger population or more people to operate on that kind of scale is, I think at the moment, quite naive. In particular with regards to the number of advancements in AI, for example, and machine learning. It is going to lead to economic problems, but these problems are going to be quite quickly overcome if we don't underestimate the power of migration with Labour.
Thanks, Chris. Always a rational take. Interested in the comments, do you think AI and tech is going to offset the problems? And I've got another question for you that interests me, which is some of the people who are really hard on this subject and really promoting it, you know who I mean, are also the people who are very averse to creating working conditions that might support families that have children. And perhaps instead of worrying about depopulation, we should focus on creating the conditions where people could maybe work and be productive and have families. I mean, I guess that would be crazy, right?
Insanity.
Enjoy Valentine's Day, and for those of you that have it, enjoy half term next week. I will see you a week on Friday.